What is up with it? Today we are going to be watching some of the Virginia Beach regionals. This is going to be actually round one. Jacoby, also known as Vampire Gaming, versus Virgil on Teach. You can go ahead and watch this on the booster box YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, this commentary will probably be biased towards Jacoby because that's my guy. Shoutouts to Vampire Gaming. I'm not exactly sure who won the rock, paper, scissors, but I think generally you want to go second in this matchup to drop the 10 drop first. I could be wrong. It's not a matchup I've spent a ton of time in. But we're going to go ahead and just swing 6 as the Shanks. And we'll go ahead and pass. So going to go ahead and leave up 2 Dawn. I know Jacoby is not on Red Hawk for this event. He has said that that's one of his regrets for the weekend is not running the Red Hawk. Also, when he pulled out the gold Ace Dawn, I was kind of expecting the whole Dawn deck to be gold. I'm not going to lie. Oh my god, this is an awful start from the Blackbeard player. Oh my god. I've never had a Blackbeard player in my entire life swing 9 on his 4 Dawn turn. That's insane. That's insane. No Burgess? Oh my god. Oh my god. Lord, I've seen what you do for others. Holy shizay. Holy shizay. I've seen what you do for others. Oh my god, I'm so sick. I don't know. Let me, in the comments, let me know. Am I tripping? Like, is the Blackbeard players supposed to swing 9 versus Shanks? Like, surely there's no way it's not play Burgess. Surely there's just no way. Oh my god. No stage, no Burgess. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost feel like this game is Jover already. I feel like Jacoby's already won. Oh my goodness. Bro's in the think tank. Is this 1.5? Yeah, it is. All right, we're good. All right, gonna go ahead and leader skill, and then we're gonna go ahead and I imagine play a Kuzan. I don't really think there's any benefit to cracking it right now. I'm not gonna lie. Which if there's no benefit in cracking it here, did we even need to turn off on plays? I don't think we did. Our opponent's going into 7. If they want to like Beckman or Vasco, it's probably fine. Like if they Beckman the Vasco traded for a card in our hand, which means that it probably ends up like roughly the same place, but at least it means like the opponent has to have the Beckman. Like if they don't have the Beckman, then like not leader affecting is like, yeah, like see, we just blocked a 5k swing. Like we could have just countered with the Burgess and at least like forced the opponent to have Beckman. Okay, reading Shuryu. Yeah, okay, so he does have the Beckman, so honestly it ended up in literally the exact same place. Actually, no, it didn't. Because we both discarded a card and blocked a 5k. Well, never mind. It ended up in the same place. Same place. Alright, we're going to use This Is My Era. Wait, is it called My Era Begins? Is that the actual official name of the card? There's no way. Oh wow. You learn something every day. Okay, and he's playing the trigger. Makes sense if you're expecting a lot of Blackbeard. I think the trigger is pretty decent. Just because like being able to bounce the Burgess is a really big deal. And we're gonna go ahead and swing 8 feel great. I have to imagine this is getting through a huge percentage of the time. Are we going double Burgess here? That'd be pretty shiced. Alright, Jacoby maybe not as out of the woods as I thought because, oh my god, never mind. Oh my god, bro. Lord, I've seen what you do for others. I've seen what you do for others. This is insane. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe this is how the matchup is supposed to be played. I actually don't know. I will say, Blackbeard kind of looks like he's not in a bad position right now. We're going to really hope to find a dragon on this turn, I think. The good news for Jacoby, though, is that the Burgess is not going to be too big. He's not too big right here. I just had the realization that I might have to submit deck lists like tonight because I'm going to be on the plane tomorrow when they're due. When you guys are watching this, deck lists were probably already due for Peoria, but dang. That's kind of tough, man. I'm still like kind of debating a lot of stuff. Oh, God, the finger pistol. Oh, and milled 2 cards we didn't want to draw. Holy shizay. Holy shizay. Jacoby's hand is massive, though. It is actually so big. All right, we're going to go ahead and go 7. The Blackbeard's going to take it. Do we have the dragon? I'm praying we have the dragon. I for sure talked with Vampire, like, after round... Oh, this is actually round 2. Wait, I actually talked to him after this round, and we were... I think it was after this round, and we were actually... Maybe it was after round 3. And we were hella complaining about Blackbeard, both of us. So, that kind of makes me feel like maybe he lost this, but I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. He isn't slamming the dragon on the table. He doesn't have it. That's so tough. That's so tough, actually. Yeah, he for sure doesn't have it. 1000%. Okay, he's got a Luffy, though. That's like not that far removed from it. Okay, so he's looking to play a Sanji alongside of it. Yep, he's going to go ahead and put down that Sanji and pass there. Spurgis is getting a little bit bigger than we'd like it to. No doubt about that. We are on our 10 Dawn turn. So we can play the old Blackbeard here if we'd like. The boogeyman, as I like to call him. If we have it, that is. We might not have it. Hard to say for sure. There's nothing like unbelievable to freeze on the Shanks' side. Okay, but it looks like we're dropping. Oh, God, that alt art is so clean. That alt art is so clean. Yep, we're going to go ahead and freeze the Beckman. That alt art is definitely one of the best ones in the game. No doubt about that. We're going to go ahead and leader skill. Not exactly sure how big the Burgess is. It's probably somewhere around 9. I actually think Jacoby and I, in my deck profile, which you guys can check out on his channel, I think we could have gone for like 20 minutes about Blackbeard. Genuinely. Maybe he and I should do a collab video just titled Complaining About Blackbeard's. Oh, that deck is so good, yo. It's so good. Honestly, there's a really strong argument to be made I should be playing it. I just felt like I couldn't learn it in time. By the time that I decided that I should be playing it. Also, wait, no, this camera has not been here the whole time. No way that camera has been there the whole time. They turned it on mid-round, kind of funny. All right, so we're on 10 Dawn here. It's possible we could drop a Shanks here potentially. I'm trying to see what's in his hand, but so far struggling a little bit to see what's in there. I think there's a Rayleigh in there for sure. There might be like a lime juice in there, which is just like a 2K. I wasn't able to see much more. Jacoby really in the think tank here. Checking the trash maybe to see how many 2Ks are in there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with a 7 at life. So no 10-drop Shanks coming down here. But there could still be a dragon. We did leader effect. Jamil, deep in the think tank about whether to block, take, or counter. We're going to go ahead and take. We're no longer scared of a Goldie Roger once our opponent attaches a Dawn. Maybe that could be a small mistake from Jacoby. I mean, we'll see how the turn plays out, but it would be nice if our first swing, our opponent at least has to be a little worried about taking, because what if we Roger afterwards? I'm not sure how much equity we actually get from that, but it's definitely at least something to consider. All right, Jacoby got the shakies right now. Got the big shakies. Okay, we're going to swing 8. They're going to go ahead and block. Huh. Wow. Does Blackbeard actually just have that much counter in his hand? He kind of crazy with it, if true. Maybe considering leaving 1 up for Divine Departure and just sending the rest is what it looks like Jacoby is considering here. If he does that, it looks like it will be an 11K swing. I think that line seems pretty reasonable to me. I have to imagine you cannot die if you have the Divine Departure up. Or he could be playing a second 7-drop Luffy, which I think will take less counter overall, but will be stronger if you don't kill going into next turn. Oh, just going to play the Lucky Roo. Damn, Jacoby with all the fear in his heart that it... Oh. Okay, so we got there. Congratulations to Jacoby for winning round 2. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.